Okay, where are we and where are we going?
So we are in front of our hostel. We're in Lima, and we are going on to Paracas. Paracas today with Peru Hop. And the guy from our hostel just woke up. I told him yesterday what time we were leaving. He just woke up today just to give us presents. So he gave me some little earrings and he gave Sam a keychain.
Yeah.
How cute.
Yeah, so we're going to Paracas this morning with Peru Hop. It's our first day on the tour, so we'll show you guys around and how it goes and just explain to you a little bit about how we're going to be getting around Peru for the next 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. And we're gonna go meet up with my friend now who just flew in from Montreal. His flight got in at 3 in the morning, so he's waiting for us at the meetup point, which is the Starbucks in Barranco.
Yeah,
at Plaza Barranco. Look at this tourist waiting for us. So guys, this is Plaza Barranco in the Barranco district of Lima, and this is the Starbucks. Trying out the new cold brew. Alright guys, the bus just arrived. Hola, buenos días. Alright, so we just made our first pit stop. We're at a little restaurant. We're about 45 minutes from Lima right now. So I just bought, we're not hungry so we're not picking up any food, but Nick is getting a sandwich, so I'll show you what he got. We're gonna go pick up some coffees now, and we've got about an hour and a half before we get to Paracas. How's the sandwich?
Pretty good, buddy.
So we just stopped off at Hacienda San Jose, which is like right before arriving in Paracas, so like maybe half an hour to go. And it's an old house.
Yeah, it's an old slave house.
It's an old house
like
where they had slaves back in the 1800s. So we visited the slave tunnels, which were really claustrophobic and dark, but a really fun experience. It was super interesting, and this place is now a 5-star hotel, so it's really well maintained. There's a pool, and it's beautiful, all the plants and the flowers. So yeah, it was a really interesting stop.
So now we're gonna continue on to Paracas. It was cool because we learned a lot about the history of South America and Peru. This wasn't a mandatory stop on the tour, but we decided to do it because we wanted to leave a little bit later this morning, just because Nick's flight was coming in at 3 a.m. this morning. In case his flight was delayed or something, we took the later departure. Say hi. This is our tour guide for today. What's your name?
Evelyn.
All good. 10 out of 10. Good morning guys, hope you are all well. Welcome to Paracas, Peru. We got here yesterday about 2 or 3 p.m. I believe, and we didn't really do much exciting yesterday. We went out, got some pizza last night, and just chilled at the hotel. Was really nice just to take it easy for a while. I hadn't seen my friend in a few months. Didn't really do much exciting, except the fact that I did sleep out on the terrace last night because it was way too hot in the hotel room. So I slept out here under the stars. Managed to get a few hours of sleep, which is nice. This morning we are going to go see the Paracas National Reserve, which should be super nice. We're going with Peru Hop bus. They take you there for free when you book the tour with them. We're going to head out there about 10 to 11 a.m. this morning. And I thought I'd just take this opportunity to actually explain to you guys how the Peru Hop bus actually works, because we're going to be using it over the next 10 or 11 days, I believe. So basically we purchased a ticket that will take us from Lima to Cusco, and we're going to be making 3 stops in between, I believe. So we're stopping in Paracas, in Ica to go see Huacachina, the desert oasis, and we're going to be stopping as well in Arequipa, which is a really nice city here in Peru. It's actually the 2nd largest city, and a lot of stuff to see there as well. Yeah, making 3 stops between Lima and Cusco. Ticket cost us $179 US, which did seem expensive at first to only take a bus from Lima to Cusco, but you get a lot of added value as well. Between the stops you get free discounts in restaurants, you get free tours like the one we're doing this morning in the Paracas National Reserve, and you guys get the flexibility as well to hop on and hop off whenever you want, which is really the beauty of it. So if you really like a place, you can stay for a lot more days. If we happen to really like Arequipa, we could stay for 10 days when we only wanted to spend 2 initially. And if you don't like a place and you plan to spend a week but you only want to spend 3 days, you can do that as well. So that's the beauty of having the flexibility with Peru Hop. These buses do the legs of that journey every single day from Lima to Cusco. So we can hop on, hop off whenever we feel like it. So yesterday was our first taste in trying out the service. The bus was really comfortable, as good as the ones that we had in Mexico, which we talk about in our previous video. If you haven't seen that one, I'll link it somewhere up here. And bus was in good condition. The guide was super nice. She taught us a lot about the history of Peru yesterday as well when we made that stop at the Hacienda. Guide was good, bus is good, and the driver was good as well. So those are all important things, guys, and I think those are quite rare as well to find when you book buses yourself in Peru. Anyways, that's what I've heard just from other people's personal experiences. Sometimes buses and drivers are kind of sketchy here in Peru, so we didn't want to take any chances at all. So that's why we booked with Peru Hop. It's a really easy service to follow. They take care of pretty much everything. And by the way, this video is in no way sponsored by them. They are giving us a discount on our tour because we're going to be mentioning them in our Instagram, but this video is not sponsored in any way. So just throwing that out there. Yeah, so we'll see you in the National Reserve.
What's up, guys? You probably can't hear me because of the wind at all, but we're in the National Reserve now. This is the last stop on the tour. It is called Red Beach or Playa Roja, and we did 3 stops this morning. I wanted to really go to the viewpoint that's on the other side of this beach behind me over there, but unfortunately the Peru Hop tour doesn't go there, so we didn't get a chance to go up to that viewpoint there. But in general, the landscapes here are unbelievable. I don't think I've ever been in quite a place like this. It's just like desert and massive cliffs everywhere. It reminds me a little bit of the Great Ocean Road in Australia, but even more impressive, I think. The cliffs are so massively high and it's just desert everywhere around. It's like 360 degrees, and then you have the ocean right here, and the water is actually a really nice temperature. It was the first time Nick put his feet in the Pacific Ocean, so unfortunately we didn't bring him any balloons or anything like that. Yeah, so overall it was really nice. I would have liked to stay a little bit longer at each viewpoint, obviously, but we only have about 3 hours to go and see all 3 viewpoints here today, and then get back to Paracas to drive off to Huacachina afterwards. But just coming here and seeing the landscapes was honestly really worth it. And with the Peru Hop tour, you didn't have to pay a thing, not even the entry fee to the reserve, which is usually 11 soles, which is about $3 or $4 US. It was all included in our ticket, which was really nice. And so yeah, now we're heading off back to Paracas, and we're gonna be driving down to Huacachina after that. Nick, how's the Pacific Ocean?
It's great.
It's his first time in the Pacific. He loved it.
On 10?
9.
9?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Nick, so this?
Penta serve this.
What?
Cancel this?
Cancel this now. Another word, cancel.